Thank you for joining me here at Leaping Lotus Tarot. My name is Addison. I'm doing a bonus Gemini reading. It'll be a quick one, but we'll get straight to the point. I've got a Anatomy Tarot deck. I've got some Oracle messages as well for you guys, so let's just jump right in. Take a deep breath for me if you would. Ground into the present moment. What messages does Gemini need to hear? I'm a little behind on Gemini reading, so that's why you're getting a bonus one of these. All right, we've got 2 messages out so far. Let's see if there's a third. Okay, got a lot of reversals here. So let's start with the upright. We got a calming tonic here. This is King of Elixirs, so this must be King of Cups, okay? So emotional, water sign. It could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But we have an emotional king here who is very in tune with what he wants, what he desires. There's no confusion as far as how he feels. In reverse, we have a love potion here, number 1. And it says elixir, so this must be Ace of Cups, is what I'm getting with this. If this is number 1, Ace of Cups love potion. Holy cow. So we're diving into a love reading, it sounds like, for Gemini. We have a King of Cups who is ready with his love potion to come in and sweep somebody off their feet. I don't know if it's you, Gemini, or what, but we do have the Empress in reversed. So this is kind of interesting. What I'm getting with this is that whoever this king is may be approaching a feminine energy who is not ready. She's not ready. We have the High Priestess in reversed. Wow. So double validation around the fact that whoever this feminine energy is not meeting this king at this same level of emotional readiness. So let's ask about her. Why is this Empress in reversed? Why is the High Priestess in reversed? Why is it? Oh, wow. Okay. We have the Lovers and we have the World. So very powerful cards coming through just immediately in this reading. We've got a lot of major arcana. The Lovers, the World, the High Priestess, and the Empress are all in the major arcana. So we have a lot of heart imagery here with this love potion and the Lovers, this heart anatomy going on here. So something very important about the heart. There needs to be a lot of heart in the love, a lot of love in the heart space, okay? So with the World, the imagery on this appears to be sort of like the digestive system is what it's looking like. So this is Capricorn energy with the World. The Lovers is actually, I believe this is Gemini. So it feels like I said, what's going on with the High Priestess? What's going on with this Empress? Why is she in reverse? And we have the Lovers in the World. So I'm not really clear on what that means. So let's just see, like, what's her deal in context and association with the King of Cups? Let's just see if we can. The Hanged Man in reverse, Pisces in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting with this, just the fact that this is a water sign with Pisces here, and we have the King of Cups, and I said that that could potentially be a water sign, right? Pisces. I'm going to go with the fact that there might be a Pisces here that maybe a Gemini is dealing with. And she just may not be feeling it. She may not be feeling this particular Pisces energy. But the King of Cups, or I'm sorry, the Hanged Man is a surrender card. It's a divine, it's an awakening card. It's, pause and surrender. But it's in reverse. So it feels like there wants to be movement here, but for some reason, like, I'm just getting that Piscean energy kind of in reverse is sort of what I'm getting with it. And then the World's upright, so Capricorn. Let me just go ahead and ask, is there a Capricorn or an earth sign perhaps that this Gemini is more interested in? The answer to that is yes. We have a King of Coins, a King of Pentacles. So here's the deal. I think she does want a lover's connection. I think she does want to be emotionally swept up, but it seems like she wants a King of Pentacles. She does not want a King of Cups. We had several other cards fall out, and we have the Star. So there's something about her having to, like, follow her highest path and highest calling here towards what her dreams are. And it sounds like, maybe the emotional aspect of things is not as appealing right now. Maybe the foundation of money and finance and stability is more interesting to her at this time. But we also have the Hierophant in reverse. This is Taurus energy, earth sign. So this could be saying like, you know, I want the groundedness of financials and money before I'm ready to be married, because the Hierophant speaks to traditions and values and, you know, wedding and, you know, things that are of like, you know, religion, things that are of like rooted in history and, you know, just culture over time and societal expectations. We have the Ace of Wands. So kind of amazing that we've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands both coming out. It just feels like, let's see what this other card is real quick. This is the Two of Cups in reverse. Love tonic. There's so much like emotion and romance and fire going on here. There's just like a lot, there's just a lot of like with the Lovers and the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands and the King of Cups. It's like, whoa. And then we have that King of Pentacles too. So let's just go ahead and shuffle this all back into the deck, okay? And let me ask some questions about this King of Pentacles here, because he feels kind of quiet. So let's just see if we can find out more about him. Tell me about this King of Pentacles here. What do we need to know about that situation? What do we need to know? Justice, Libra energy, and we've got the heart and the brain here. Wow. Okay, so here's the message. This is somebody who isn't necessarily opposed to the King of Cups. This is somebody who's maybe got a couple options and they're back and forth between their heart and their brain. You know, what their brain may be telling them, no, you need, you know, finances and stability and, you know, reliable things in the worldly atmosphere before you can be married and be able to enjoy love and romance. And then there's the heart that's saying, no, like love is here. Love is, you know, accessible at any time. You don't need money to have love in your heart. So yeah, and it's just with it being justice too. It's very interesting. It just, that's an air sign, Libra. So it's like, it's just kind of reminding that there's been so much heart energy here, so much love and passion. Then it's like the mind, that's what this balancing act is. So with the Two of Cups, the Two of Cups is not actually it kind of is a decision card. It is a choice card actually. So this is sort of like somebody having to choose between the heart and the mind, which isn't really a good thing to do, but it's manifesting in that way because we have a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles. So it's like one of them, I'm guessing the King of Pentacles is more like, all right, that's the brain saying this is what makes sense. The heart is saying, you know, maybe the King of Cups is what makes sense, or reverse it, right? Either roles, you can flip it how it makes sense for you. Also, masculine and feminine energies are interchangeable. So if this is not, you know, it could be, you know, a queen, right? It doesn't really matter in that sense. So just use it how it fits for you. Okay, we have the Magician in reverse. This is Gemini Virgo energy. Master Manifester. This could kind of seem as like a trickster card. Maybe someone is feeling that they're being tricked by their mind. They want to follow their heart, but they're being tricked by their mind. Or you know, and with Gemini Virgo, Gemini air sign, right? And then Virgo being earth, there's something very much about like the mind and the groundedness of the brain and the heart. That's what this message really is in this reading. The brain and the heart are battling out here for a choice between these two masculines. So let's just go ahead and get some spiritual advice maybe. Let's see, what should this person do? Well, we've got the Two of Blades, the Two of Swords in reversed. This is a decision card, very clearly, very, very blatantly. This is a choice. This is indecision. This is the epitome of decisiveness or indecision in the deck, in the tarot. And same as like Ace of Swords. So this is like very much like, okay, you got to choose. This is, with this being in reverse, is like you've got to choose. So that's what the advice is, right? Is make a choice. But I want something a little more in depth as far as advice. So let me pull from this oracle here. We've got this Daily Magic Oracle. And we're going to see if Spirit has any specific, I want to try to pull a few of these. See if Spirit has any more specific advice for this person as to how to choose. Like, how do you choose between your brain and your heart, right? How can you somehow bridge the gap and utilize aspects of both to make the right decision for you? Ooh, this is a fantastic advice. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay. Wow. Breathe in green to support your heart chakra, your sense of compassion. Exhale, ah. So heart space, green, okay? Breathe in blue to support your throat chakra, your ability to communicate. Exhale, eh. I have actually not gotten these cards out in this oracle deck before, and I think it's so interesting that it's like breathe into the green and breathe into the blue. So there's an aspect of the sword energy that came through with this, with Libra and Justice. That is speaking is sword energy. Mental space and communication is sword energy. Gemini, air sign, sword energy. So throat chakra, communication, being able to speak your truth to whoever these lover potentials are, right? You have to be honest with yourself. And by being honest, by getting it out verbally, you can kind of break down the barriers in your mind. So maybe you don't tell what you're thinking directly to these people. Maybe you have to have a friend that you go to kind of be like, hey, this is the back and forth I'm having here. Like just getting the words out of your mind will help kind of placate, just, you know, making things a little less wired in there and being able to have a clearer space of which to approach with in your heart. 1111 on the timer as I say it, in the heart space here with the green. The green is the heart chakra. So embracing the love, the truth of your situation. All right, we've got 3 more cards here. This one's really beautiful. Call yourself home. Names have power. Use yours to call to the parts of yourself that are in hiding or that retreated at some point in your past. Place your hands over your heart and gather these wisps of self back into your being so you can be whole. There might be a part of you that you're repressing here. By choosing one or the other, you may not be choosing one of them. It may be a really hard decision to make because there might be some sort of repression that you have in an aspect of your soul and in your heart and in your being that restricts you in your truth from having one of them that maybe you feel is, you know, maybe it is the King of Cups. Maybe you're in a little bit of denial about that. In Sumerian lore, the goddess Inanna passes through 7 gates on her way to the underworld, the place of death and rebirth. At each gate, she gives up an article of clothing representing one of her divine powers. What do you need to give up for your own renewal? Wow, that's a really deep question. You know, ask yourself that question. Go ahead and push pause and replay it back and really think about that question. Immediately when that came to mind was that High Priestess card being in reversed. The fact that we have the Empress and the High Priestess both in reverse, you're embodying the light aspect of the feminine and the dark. So you're restricting Empress energy a little bit because she's more, you know, fertile and motherly and caring, and then the High Priestess is more intuitive and powerful and a manifester. And so with those both being in reverse, there's definitely a call of having to go back into yourself and really find, the gates of rebirth. What do you need to give up for your own renewal? Like what are you already sacrificing perhaps that you need to get back to yourself? And then the final card we have here is, in many Asian cultures, you give and receive items of import with both hands. Wow, I'm already getting chills because we're talking about the aspect of, there's so many things going through my mind about this right now. It's like the heart and the brain, right? Yin and yang, masculine, feminine, Gemini energy, the twins, right? 2 of cups, choice, the lovers, right? So you give and receive items of import with both hands. This formality requires you to be present in the moment. Along with the physical exchange, there's an energetic one. The giver graciously releases, the receiver willingly accepts. Pay attention to your energetic transactions. This is a big call to be very present and be very intentional in how you move through the world and through your decisions that you make. This is a battle of the heart and the brain. I mean, that's what I'm going to have to title this reading because that's very much what's going on here. But I hope you got something from this that you resonated with and that you found some things to kind of deeper think about. Definitely take some time to meditate, go within, do a lot of deep, slow breathing, and just get quiet in your mind and try to see what speaks to your heart here too, because I think it's important, of course, to listen to your mind, but you got to listen to your heart and like where the truth of your soul really lies in love, right? So all right, best of luck. I hope you enjoyed that. Hit like and subscribe if you have not already, and drop a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and we will see you next time.